So in 1996, I studied in the Kalabuila Hospital in Colombo, Sri Lanka, under an amazing teacher, Lord Pandit Professor Sir Dr. Anton Jayasuriya. And on my way back from studying with Professor Anton, I met my friends Dr. Tom Bain and Dr. Ingrid Maas, two dear friends that we all went to chiropractic school together. They got married. Amazing, amazing people. I met them in Amsterdam, and then we took a train back to their home in Oostende, Belgium. And while in Belgium, I did what anyone would do in Belgium. I enjoyed the chocolate. Man, oh man, is it delicious. And I enjoyed their delicious, yummy beers. And my stomach, at the end of the day, after not eating that type of way while I was in Sri Lanka, my stomach was really bothering me. It was really hurting. And we went out with a dear friend of theirs, Dr. Philippe Lancret. We went to his home. And Philippe could tell that I was uncomfortable and rubbing my tummy. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, my stomach is just hurting a bit. And I was just covering it up. And he goes, "Can I help you? Are you okay would you like me to help you?" And I'm like, "Sure, I would love it." So we go up to his treatment room. And he starts to use muscle testing in a way that I had not experienced before, where he's literally talking to my body. He's taking these vials out, checking a muscle, finding out if the muscle gives way, finding out if there are particular reflex points on the body that make that muscle go from weak to strong. He found one at the gallbladder, and he adjusted T4, and now my body didn't react to whatever that vial was. And I felt like, oh my God, my stomach feels better immediately within 5 minutes. And he goes, "Oh, you were having an allergic reaction, a sensitivity to chocolate." And I'm like, "How did you know? I didn't tell you I ate chocolate." And he goes, "Darren, if you really want to take your practice and helping people on a whole other level," because he goes, "I know that you know so many things. However, total body modification will take what you know to another level." So long story short, I get home, I find a program being taught in Davenport, Iowa at the Palmer College of Chiropractic. And I call up my dear friend, one of my best friends, Dr. Keith Jordan, and him and I do a road trip out to Davenport. We are in the front row. Dr. Ron Greenwald is teaching this course that was developed by Dr. Viktor Frank. And he starts talking about the philosophy of TBM, total body modification. And it's interesting, like functional physiology and functional neurology is really interesting. And then he starts talking about muscle testing in a way that just didn't make sense to me, because I had learned it before, but I didn't learn it in a way like, well, you just talk to the body, kind of like these days how we talk to AI, how we prompt it, that you just literally talk to the body and it gives way. And in my mind, I'm like, no way, this is bullshit. And I tap on Keith's shoulder and I say, "Keith, this is hogwash. There's no way." I'm like, "Let's get out of here." He's like, "Darren, we spent $1,500 to be here for the weekend. We're not leaving. At least give it a chance." So we start workshopping, and I'm having an experience where I'm like, now I'm actually starting to be like, this is real. Something's happening here. This was the wild part. And it really blew my mind in the most incredible way. We're back in our hotel room and we're muscle testing everything. Different aspects of symptom, aspects of thoughts, all kinds of things. This the energy, the vibration, and the intelligence that everything's energy. And we're using muscle testing to tap on in. And in the same moment, we go to each other. We go, who are we talking to? What is answering us in this muscle reflex test? We both, at the same time, we're like, it's the divine. We're talking to a higher power. Like, oh my goodness. And in that moment, I recognize that the field of energy that connects all of creation, how does it communicate through us and to us? Is through reflexes. The blinking of the eye, salivation, when you think about a lemon, the raising the heartbeat, when you go from seated to standing and to walking. We are designed with reflexes, and muscle reflex testing is a way that communication can be bridged that allows us to have a deeper level of information and understanding about ourselves. Well, the LifeLine Technique was born. The LifeLine Technique was born out of so many different systems, 16 different systems, all integrated into one, yet the nature of what I was first skeptical to and almost walked out of that program in Davenport, Iowa, actually opened me up to now teaching thousands of people around the world, lifelines in 24 countries around the world, certifying people in this to use it for themselves and to use it for other people, for couples, for animals, for businesses, whatever it might be. Energy is energy. And if I would have bought into the skepticism, if I would have allowed that doubt and that uncertainty to stop me, to block me, to keep me in the comfortable way that I knew, wow, what a loss that would have been. So I want you to take a moment, just think about, what are you skeptical about? And are you openly skeptical, or are you limiting yourself in a skeptical place that's inhibiting you from potentially evolving and stepping into the next greatest version of yourself and your life? Drop me a heart if this resonates with me. And also, I'd love to hear your skeptical experience of where you're at and where you're going. Infinite love and gratitude.